there's a reason why we work with the breath. Okay, firstly, that breath is going with us everywhere. So it's always an anchor. It's always something we can quickly return to. But meditations are done in all ways. There are meditations done on candle lamps, flames. There are meditations done on mantras. There are meditations done on music. All kinds of things are done. Okay, but the reason why we want to work with breath is A, that it is always available. B, it's neutral. It doesn't have a pleasant or unpleasant characteristic to it. It has, and very few people or hardly anybody is going to say, I don't like my breath, or I really like my breath. Either ways, it's just that there is breath. So it brings forth the quality of it is there. Yeah? So it's neutral. It is also very essential to our living, and it's at the very core of the body. So the movement of it goes from the nose into the core, right? So the entire core becomes available in terms of noticing and attention, and it helps you go inward. So these are the reasons why I find breath meditation very useful and a very good point of focus. So that's why the breath. Now, how do we focus on the breath? Just take a little time and just check, when you breathe, where do you feel your breath? And for each person it could be a different place. So just check. Where do you notice your breath the most? You notice it in your nostrils, stomach, you notice it in your stomach. Where else? Chest, nose and throat. Yeah. So these are all valid places in which you can rest with the breath. You can rest with it in the nostril, you can rest with it in the chest, you can rest with it in the stomach. But choose one point of focus for now where you feel it the most clearly, right? And in the nostril also, you can feel it like, cool air is going in, warm air is coming out. You can feel it in that fashion, right? You can feel it with the touch of the breath on the upper lip, right? Or you can feel it in the nostrils here, touching you inside here, right? In the chest, you can feel it in the rising and the falling of the chest, or in the abdomen in the rising and falling. So filling up and emptying, right? Choose one area also where you notice. So reduce the area of focus. Don't keep it very wide. It's either just here or just here or just in the rising, falling here or here. Choose an area where you feel your breath clearly and just stay with that area. So initial time you might have some figuring out where what am I feeling here, what am I feeling here, but sooner or later you will kind of settle into one area where you feel it clearly, and then you just stay with that. Now, what happens when you stay with one area? You create deeper ability to focus. When you create a deeper ability to focus, and as we go ahead in the sessions, you will realize that that focus can get translated into getting into the body and creating more awareness of what is really going on. Because we are focused, we become deeply aware of what it is, right? Right now, we are naturally, we are a little scattered. There's a lot of movement in the mind. The mind is a very easily moving facility that we have, right? It moves here, moves there, moves all over. So when we're creating focus, we are also helping and training and rewiring the brain and training the brain to sort of stay with one area, which is in the present, which is the breath, therefore, right? And don't try to breathe deeply or breathe softly or change anything. Just notice it. Yeah. Maybe some of you will realize that you're breathing shallow, or some of you will realize you're breathing deep. Again, it is about building a relationship with what is rather than fixing it. That is the most important takeaway from this entire 8 week session. That the idea is not to keep fixing, planning, solving, but to create a relationship with what exists in the here and now. Because otherwise, we are endlessly doing the other thing. We are endlessly trying to fix, plan, and solve things that are not getting fixed, right?